So I am shooting at 3 a.m. again. Shocker. Is anyone really surprised? But hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Crystal Olisa. I hope you stick around. Subscribe if you haven't already. Today's video is all about BOXYCHARM. I should just like pull up this box right now so you can see it. BOXYCHARM! I am only holding one box because my shipping people decided to throw away my other box and just give me the products, which is very annoying. But yes, I have 2 months worth of products inside this box. First of all, this is the June and July box because I am shipping internationally, so it does take a lot longer to get to me. So I finally have my hands on the July box and I don't want to wait another month until I get the August box for me to make this video. So we are making this video right now. The main things that I want to touch on in this video are product variation. How to know which box you're getting. I have only ever gotten these two boxes and both of them have been like variation 1, which kind of has its own like trickiness inside it, but basically I figured out a hack on how to get, well, I didn't really figure it out, I just trolled the internet until I saw it, and I feel like it's about time someone came out and said it because it was driving me insane. I'm not like a surprise type of person, so I need to know exactly what I'm getting as soon as all the products are out. So yeah, I'm going to tell you how to know your exact product variation, spot on, every time. I'm going to tell you why BOXYCHARM is absolutely amazing, and I'm going to tell you why I am considering cancelling it. Technically, like 3 months into being a charmer, I already kind of want to cancel it, and I know I've been like tooting its horn on my Instagram and telling everyone they need to subscribe, which you do, especially if you have like a smaller makeup collection and you want to grow your collection. That is 100% the reason to subscribe. My June box is actually the whole reason I finally subscribed to BOXYCHARM. I've been looking into them literally since 2016, and every month like the products are amazing, but like I'm kind of like on the fence about it. I'm like, am I really ready to make this commitment? And then the June box happened. That is hands down the best box ever, and this is someone who's never before like June had a BOXYCHARM subscription, and I have a whole playlist of like 100 videos of Kathleen Lights and like amazing people just reviewing their boxes, and I'd fall in love with every single product but never be like driven to buy it until the June box happened. What I have chosen to do a bit differently is that I do have standalone reviews of like each BOXYCHARM box for each month, so like a June video and a July video, and then I've done this look right here that you're seeing with products from both the months. So I do have a third video which I will link down below. Kathleen Lights got variation 1 of the BOXYCHARM and she got a brown eyeliner pencil, so I was really hoping that since I am also getting the first variation that I would get a brown pencil, but I did get a gray one. So it seems like even inside the set variations there can be some even more variations. I hope that's making sense. Like we both got box 1, but in box 1 she got a brown liner, I got a gray one, which is completely unusable to me. It swatches so beautifully, so creamy on my hand, but on my eyes, first of all, because I have dark skin, it doesn't really show up, but even then I have to really build it up to see any trace of anything happening. So this is definitely not something I'd recommend. The only literally, I feel like this is 60% or 70% of the reason I signed up for my box was the Alamore palette. I hadn't even heard of it before I heard of it coming in the box. I'm literally getting distracted by all the color. This is what I have on my eyes right now. I feel like with this palette, BOXYCHARM has set such a high standard for itself, and especially for me, since it is my first box and my first eyeshadow palette from BOXYCHARM, I feel like I'm comparing everything to this and nothing can come close. I use it as my highlight today, this first pinky color, La Costa, and it's stunning. How to know your product variation. This is probably what you're here for. Here's the thing. FedEx is amazing. I saw this meme. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. If I do, I'll put it up here somewhere. But it basically says like US, like, okay, basically like FedEx is like, oh my gosh, you ordered something, it's on its way, but we got you, girl, you know? And USPS is like, oh, you ordered something? Like, I didn't know. And that time you have like tracking info. Okay, so what will happen is that BOXYCHARM will send you a tracking number for your package once it is shipped out. So you give it a couple of days to update, because if you click on it immediately, you won't have like all the information. So give it a couple of days, let them actually send the stuff to the shipping facility. Okay, I'll insert a screenshot of the screen that I'm looking at right now, but you basically come and it shows you your tracking number and it shows you the status, like from and to, like the delivery status of your package, like where it's traveling to or from or at the moment, basically. And then if you scroll down a little, you'll see the travel history of your package. Ignore that completely. Right next to it is the Shipment Facts. Guys, I feel like I opened this tab and I just didn't see it. So Shipment Facts, bear with me. there's 3 columns basically. So if you look at the purchase order number, the very first time you buy a BOXYCHARM, the invoice that they send you has your purchase order number, and that underscore number at the end, that is your box variation number. I've tested this in June, I got box 1. I've tested this in July, I got box 1. I'm gonna test it in August and like update you in the description box. But Shipment Facts, it gives you like a whole list of numbers, and then underscore 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, that is your box number. So every time my Shipment Facts have said 1, and the box that I've gotten have said 1. So, I mean, simple as that. Easy as pie. And they send it to you and everyone is still stressing on what they're getting. So if you don't like spoilers, this is not for you. But if you do like spoilers, if you're like me, especially if you're shipping internationally, which is the other thing I wanted to talk about, because my shipping company now suddenly has an issue with like setting sprays and whatever. So I really needed to know if my July box came with the setting spray variation or the crown eyeshadow palette variation. So it actually is very important information for those of us who ship it away. Basically, that is how you know your product variation. I know there's a way to tell with the weights, but that way you sort of have to wait for other people to receive their boxes and like tell you the weights of what was in their boxes. So you sort of guesstimate how your box weight correlates to the products that you have inside it. I feel like that's way too complicated. I'd rather just open, see a number, know my box variation. Now, I've already talked about why BOXYCHARM is amazing. You pay $21, you get over $100 in product. I was so impressed with June that my standards were set so high for July. So to only find one product that I'm truly in love with in the whole box, very disappointing. And then cut to August, and the first spoiler they gave out was amazing. That is everything I wanted. The new Lauralee palette. I really wanted to try her eyeshadows, and the fact that it's in the box, amazing. Hands down, I'm buying the box for that. But you see, therein comes the issue, because that's the only thing I'm interested in the box, and it's $19 versus the $21 that I'm paying for the box. Obviously, an extra $3 for like 5 additional products is not bad, which is why I'm okay with having already paid for my August subscription. But even the spoiler that they've released for September is not something I'm interested in. I don't care about that eyeshadow palette. It is the most boring palette I have ever seen. No offense to Pretty Vulgar, but the colors are so dull. I wish they'd given us a colorful one, but I guess because a lot of people complained that the Lauralee one was so colorful, which I don't understand how you don't need a neon yellow in your life, but it's not my place to judge. I don't tell you how to do your makeup. You don't come for me with anything else. Let's take, for example, the Becca primer variation. Let's say that's in variation 3. So instead of getting the lashes or the mascara, you got the primer. There are 3 different primers. So you in that one variation, there are still mini sub variations, which is very frustrating for me, because I hate it when there are too many options. I need to know what to get excited about. So if it's, oh, maybe this, or maybe this, or maybe this, like 6 different variations in the same category, like that's a bit too much for me. So even with the lashes, I wish they just picked a style and like stuck to it, but I kind of get why they didn't, because this one, a lot of people loved it. A lot of people thought they were too much. A lot of people thought they were too little. So I'm kind of happy based on the picture with the lashes that I have for the August box, but I mean, the lashes, I have my own very cheap lashes that I absolutely love, so that's not really something that's gonna excite me. So I'm kind of just bummed about the August box, and I would actually cancel today if it didn't mean that I'd be out of the running for the Boxy Luxe. So I would cancel and like wait until the September spoilers came out and then resubscribe. But I am curious about Boxy Luxe. The only product that has been released for September, like I said, does not excite me at all. So I'm even feeling like maybe Boxy Luxe isn't really for me. So I thought I'd jump in and add to this video that a few more spoilers have released by the time that I'm editing this video, and most of them don't really look dark skin friendly. So I've basically already spent my Boxy Luxe money. I'm not even subscribing to the regular BOXYCHARM for September, just because I'm so disappointed by the products they have on offer, especially for my dark skin. So I will just have them on the screen so you can see them. Subscribe if you choose, but I feel like BOXYCHARM and I are taking an indefinite break. I feel like money coming out of my account every month for something I'm not absolutely incredibly floored by, then it's not really worth it to me. So yeah, I just wanted to give you my overall thoughts and opinions on BOXYCHARM, because I have been raving about them on my Instagram, and I still do think it's an amazing deal, especially if you have like a smaller makeup collection. I feel like this could be such a game changer for you. I'm just gonna stop here before I ramble and ramble and ramble. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you can know when I post a new video, and I will see you in my next one.
Give me pon me hard, say she give me pon me hard. Fine girl a coming on me hard, say she bounce pon the thing so. Whine it pon me thing so, put the thing upon me thing, whine it pon me thing so. I say she whine it pon me hard. Man I give it to her one time, say she want it one time. Whine it pon me hard. Man I step in at the yard, make the girls them say I ain't a bad man, I ain't they want to say I. She not bad man, they want to feel. Say she give me for me heart, say she give me for me thing so. Whine it for me girl, say she whine it for me thing so. Move your body for me thing and whine it for me thing so. Come they sing so, whine it for me thing so. I ain't a bad man, and they want to say. She ain't a bad man, they want to fail.
Don't do that, for you can't cool me up on fire. But I can't cool me up on fire. Nobody said we are on fire, we are on fire.
African style, me hit the dance like Bob Marley, me style. You understand me, no made in Japan. You changing style with the girl, system warning, system warning. Me a not gonna waste time. Me a stand in the city, me a can't see a baseline, live line. Can't understand why I waste time. Your body nice, fuck up on me a waistline. I mean a bad man, they want to say. I mean a bad man, they want to feel. Say she give me for me heart, say she give me for me thing so. Whine it for me girl, say she whine it for me thing so. Move your body for me thing and whine it for me thing so. Come they sing so, whine it for me thing so.